instructors earn more, work smarter, and improve pupil pass rates. If you're a driving instructor, you need to try TotalDrive by starting your completely free 30-day trial at www.totaldrive.co.uk.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming. My name is Shahraki. I've got to display this before I start doing anything. This is about me. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give no financial advice, personal financial advice to anybody. You need to speak to your independent financial advisor to get financial advice. I am getting my level 7 in wealth management, which is a very high qualification, but I don't want to be a financial advisor. But then I need to just make sure you have enough money to survive when you're older. Just make sure you're not going to go on benefit when you're older. That should be my job, but I just don't like that. I want to have more than that, right? So for that reason, I don't like to be FCA registered. So here is, I'm going to control it there. Is it? Let's start it from here. So I'm going to go through this really fast. Probably you're not very interested who I am. You can search me on Google. I come up everywhere. Probably you see my videos everywhere. I've just been published on Forbes USA as well, talking about the businesses, leadership. I'm the writer of the Awaken Your Mental and Financial Wealth book. 15 years of researching science of art of making money. I like to call it art of making money. Wealth mentor, ICF registered life coach, experienced and verified by account, senior forex and stock day trader. Risk manager, market analyst, joint venturist with investors, people who they have the money but they don't want to spend the time to learn it. I joint venture with them, so we share the profit. I don't invest for them. It's like a business together. We do business together. I'm just going to go through this really fast. I love doing charity stuff. The reason I like to make more money is because I like to help charities. I can help more people. I can affect more people more. So it's not about me just trying to make more money. We support many people. About 11 blind girls just in Asia, we support them. They haven't got no families. Just during the pandemic, 700 families, we sent them food packages. I couldn't do that if I was still a driving instructor. I used to be a driving instructor for 12 years, and probably I could have survived myself. Still, I was doing that job during the pandemic, you know. Probably you understand. We have now students in 30 countries and speaking 10 languages, but all of them, they are learning from us in our courses. According to Udemy, these are my example of trade I've done myself. And you can see lots of examples of the people who they attended our courses. They making money as well. I share them, you know. So I'm here today to just tell you, you are only one strategy away from changing your life, seriously. I used to be a driving instructor for 12 years. I had fully booked diary for 50 hours a week. I couldn't see my kids, but I was making really good money. But what I didn't notice was the expenses also. I continued doing it until it got to the point I dropped the last student in 2014, and I was actually driving without shoes on my feet because I couldn't feel the pedal. But the doctor said to me, no, you need to take the tablet and keep going to work because I can't let you go on benefit. I can't let you go on a job center. So I had to keep working with all this tablet I was taking because of my back pain. So it got to the point where I literally couldn't feel anything. I had to phone the ambulance, and it happened instantly, exactly like how it happened in pandemic. You wasn't ready for it, were you? Suddenly everything shut down, everything stopped, no income, nothing coming in. Everything suddenly just went away. That happened to me in 2014 because of my back pain. I'm very glad that happened to me because then I was ready for this pandemic. I learned from my lesson, this job is not going to pay me. Because when I went to job center trying to get some money, they said to me, no, you can't. You have a mortgage on your house. Until you are not homeless, we can't help you. There is no money for you. There is no benefit for you to help you. So I had to go and borrow money from the bank, personal loan, credit card, created over £250,000 debt for myself. Obviously, that debt was because also I paid for a lot of courses I've done during 2014, you know. I've done my degree, finished my degree, my MBA in business, and I was going to go in 2014 with a wheelchair. I said, you know what, after my back operation, I'm going to go and do my PhD. But when I was going to go up the stairs, my lecturer asked me a question. He said, why do you want to do your PhD? I said, because I want to make more money. He said, he started laughing at me. He said, son, I've got 2 PhD. I drive a broken Ford Fiesta. I haven't got no money. I said, you got 2 PhD in business and you don't have no money. So where is the money then? He said, we don't teach you how to make money. We teach you how to manage the business for other people. I said, so if I want to learn how to make money, what do I do? He said, you need to go for real people, learn it from real people. It was crazy. After 12 years of spending in university and this much amount of money I spent in university, I got in my car, started looking around. I started attending a lot of seminars. On one of the seminars, well, I went to lots of different brokers. I asked them if they can teach me about trading, about investing. None of them would do it. Every single one of them, they teach it to their own family members just. It wasn't available like this. So I was sitting there trying to learn about public speaking, and then this guy walked in, Greg Secker, probably you heard him, probably you've seen lots of his advertisement everywhere. And he said, I can teach you how to make money, £200 in 15 minutes every morning before you go to work. That's exactly what I wanted, right? So I signed up. But what I didn't know, I've got to sign up to another course, £50,000 a year for 3 years, and keep paying. Everything was more cost. Basically, in 4 years, it cost me about £400,000, remortgage my house to be able to finish it, because it was embarrassing when I wrote it on Facebook, I'm doing this, and then I couldn't finish it. So I had to finish it. But I made it my mission. If I find a way, I'm going to share it with everybody else. And I'm going to be honest with people. When people come to my courses, I tell them everything. If you go to my Facebook on the first page, which is pinned, at the bottom of that post, it's got a link to all our reviews, the interview with our student. And you feel like I don't want you to sign up to my course because I tell you everything first. I only going to tell you the good stuff after you attend the first day. Until then, I just keep telling you the bad stuff because I want to adjust your expectation, right? I'm glad he did that for me because I wouldn't be here right now if he didn't do that, but I wish he would have been more honest with me when he was telling me about this course. All you need to do, just few millimeters, change your strategy today. In 10 years' time, you're going to be somewhere different. Trust me. That's what I did. In 2017, I became verified coach with his company, and I started trading. I started teaching with his company. I started trading myself. I started building my own portfolio. So all it takes is just a few seconds. The news is telling you the market is dropping, creating fear. Everyone's panicking. Everyone's selling. But guess what? All the rich people, in that point, they are getting in. How much money did you make last year? Probably zero. I cleared over £500,000 last year, just all tax-free. The year before that, 208,000. It comes from Forex. Because I'm teaching it, Forex part is all tax-free because count as gambling, right? I was paying more tax on driving instructor job than this. But obviously, I've got to pay tax on my coaching side, my other stuff. If I invest in the stock market, if the stock goes up, it's like buying asset. You have to pay capital gain tax. It's totally different. But on the Forex side, it's tax-free. The funny thing is my accountant even didn't know. I had to educate him about that, right? That's Dow Jones, which everybody's telling you the market's dropping. All rich people are getting richer. Elon Musk tripled his money. Jeff Bezos made more money during the pandemic. Who lost money? Poor people. People who they are living on £20,000 a year or below, they lost money. Not them. They made more money. And they keep telling you don't go in the stock market. Every time I do live sessions on Facebook or anywhere, they block me. They don't want you to know anything about it. Because if you start making money, who's going to go and do these normal jobs? Right? Somebody needs to go and work in a factory. Somebody needs to do these jobs. Otherwise, the economy is not going to go around, right? I'm just going to go quick about this. Probably, the point is here, when I saw this, I had to change. In 2040, people who they are working now, they are paying for people who they retired before us. Probably you know this. My question is here, with the pandemic happen and all these people, they are out of job, who's going to be working to pay for my retirement? Because I'm paying for somebody who's retired already. So who's going to pay for my retirement? It's quite scary. This much people out of job. The point is, don't you think one day this government can just turn up and say, you know what, there is no more benefit. There is no benefit anywhere around the world, right? So we can't give you no benefit. Go and make money yourself. That's what they do in the rest of the world. It's only this country they give you some benefit. But if they see a lot of pressure, a lot of debt is creating, they're going to take it off. Because some people, they abuse the system, right? That made me scared. I need to create the net for myself. I need to rely on myself. I can't rely on government, right? The expectancy is going to be around 100 years of age when in 2040, right? Can I go to work as a driving instructor still until 100 years old? No, I can't. I'm 42, my knee's already hurting, my back is already hurting. I start thinking when this was presented to me, right? How long can I continue working like this? But the thing is, also when I didn't go to work, I didn't have no money coming in. So is this a job which I can rely on when I'm older? No, I can't. I've got 4 kids. I had to borrow from the bank to be able to survive, right? You've got to have a strategy. You've got to have a strategy. If you want to be somewhere else in 6 years' time, or in 5 years' time, or in 10 years' time, you've got to have a different strategy. I'm telling you, I'm so passionate about this because it changed my life. Some of you probably saw 10% of my portfolio. You haven't seen all of it, but you got to have a strategy. It's all about your financial thermometer. I was thinking, I want to make £20,000 a year. So I worked very hard to make £20,000 a year, become a driving instructor, because the maximum amount was earned in my whole family was £20,000 a year. Nobody in my family member, they ever earned more than £20,000 a year. So that was my limit. I wanted to earn that much. So I worked very hard for it. But the funny thing is this. Could I go more further? No, I stopped at that point. Because from my childhood, I've been telling myself, or I've been told, I need to make £20,000 a year. Right? So I needed to be shifted to realize I can actually make more money. This is me 2014. Suddenly happened. I wasn't expecting it. Right? And this made me to be prepared for pandemic. Many of you wasn't ready in pandemic, were you? Suddenly it just shut down. I learned my lesson in that time. In that time, I started getting ready. I had 5 years to be ready for pandemic. But you didn't have that time. I knew how you feel because I went through the same thing in 2014. Now I'm on the mission to make sure, look how many people are here. I was expecting everybody's going to be sitting here. But nobody wants to think about next week. But you're going to reach there. So you've got to have a plan for them. Right? I wasn't expecting that, to suddenly lie down in bed like this. I was young. Everybody said to me, no way you're going to be in a hospital bed. At the age of 35, 40, no way. It happens to anybody. I realized that day, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can be in a hospital bed from tomorrow morning. And I was 15 minutes away from being paralyzed. That means all my qualification, being a diamond examiner, being an audit trainer, all of this would have gone away. Because I couldn't be a driving instructor anymore. I'm paralyzed now, right? I had to go and learn how to drive again. Different way. This is warning. I'm not here today. I don't need anybody to come and sign up to my courses. But I'm here to deliver a message. Something I learned in the last few years. It was quite painful. The only thing that was going through my head wasn't the pain I was going through. I was thinking, the doctor just told me for 1 whole year, you are not allowed to sit in the car. How am I going to earn money? How am I going to feed my kids? 4 kids? It's not easy to keep telling your kids, I don't have money, I don't have money. I was stupid because I was thinking, there is always tomorrow. I'm going to start tomorrow. In that day, I realized, 3:15, there is no more time. You got to do it now. Doctor said to me, you got only 15 minutes to do the operation or be paralyzed all your life. 15 minutes, there was no more tomorrow. I had time. You know, sometimes when you are sick, you have time, you got so much time, especially when your wife keeps nagging at you. Go to work, make some money, go and get a job. How? I can't even walk, right? You get the respect until you are earning money, when you are father of the house. When you are not earning money, You are just a piece of meat sitting there. That's how I experienced it, right? I started reading. This guy, I found his book in 2009. I thought it was a scam. Because when I read it, it's quite crazy. How can you make money from property market? How can you do this? How can you invest? No, it's not going to work. This guy is crazy. It's because I didn't know it. So when you don't know something, you think it's a scam, right? But I decided to believe it. So I read his book. I read it 6 times. I read all his book. He's got 3 editions of this, even for kids. I took my son out of school. I realized he's not learning anything in school. I home educated him. He's 16 years old behind you. He already has a coaching company. He's teaching people about internet marketing. He is bringing in already £2,000 a month. Which 16 years old do you know who's bringing in that much money? All that money goes straight away to his ISA, invested for him. In 15 years' time, he's going to have £2.2 million in his hand. I wish I would have had that money to start my life. All tax-free. He started at the age of 16, you can put £9,000 a year in your junior ISA. That's it. Best gift for him. I'm not going to buy a house and give him a house. So I came across this. I realized being employed or being self-employed is, excuse my language, but it's shit. Because you're just working per hours. I'm standing here right now, but I just got a notification on my phone. £1,500 I sold on Amazon. But I'm here, right? But also my other money is coming in. The trade I put in, right? Today's Saturday is stopped now, but it still is already in profit, right? Or you have to be an investor, or you have to be a business owner. How many of you here think you are a business owner? How many employees you have? If it's at least 500 people and you have a system in place, that's a business. You are self-employed. So you're basically paying yourself. You're paying for money. You're working per hours to get paid per hours. And if that is stopped, finish. You're not having no money. Jeff Bezos is a business because he doesn't need to be there. His system is working. He can do whatever he wants. He's earning money, right? So I realized, okay, I want to be a business owner. I started a business. I'm too lazy to be a business owner. I can't deal with people. Employing people, recruitment, creating system. I know how to do it, but no way I've got the patience to do all this. My dream was always to be able to be free, place free, travel, do whatever I want, and nobody tell me what to do. That's what I wanted to do. So no way I would be a business owner. That would have tied me up. Investor. I decided to be an investor. Easiest way. Put my money in other people's work. They work hard. I make money from their work, right? So I only needed to find out how to spot those people, right? Where to invest my money. You need to have at least 3 sources of income. If you are only living on one income, this is your driving school, you need to change. At least 3, I said. I have 10. No way you can get anywhere with one income. Trust me, I lived there for 12 years. I just created more debt and more debt and more debt. You have to have at least 3. I had properties. At the beginning of the pandemic, my tenant decided not to pay the rent. For 2 years, they've been living in that house without paying the rent. So it costing me money, isn't it? Also, I had to pay for the court to kick it out. So much headache. My aim wasn't to get more headache, so I didn't want property anymore. Sold everything I had, right? And I started putting inside the stock market. I like to be like a gentleman. Press the button buy, press the button sell. Without any headache of court and all this stuff. Capital gain tax. The amount of tax you have to pay on property basically is been designed for you to come to this world free, with no money, and then leave without no money. So by the time you die, all goes on taxes. So basically, you just rented a place from government, lived in it, pass it on to your children sell it, and give it back to the government as a tax. Right? I couldn't do that. So I decided, you gotta have earned income. So I have 10 different ways of earned income. The money's coming in. That's very important. Then I get that money, I invest in the stock market to get dividends, right? Trading versus investing, very different. They are very different. Trading is when you are trading, for example, I'm going to show you an example on a 5-minute chart. You make some money today, you take the money out, it's all tax-free, you can do whatever you want with that money. That's a job. If you're on a 5-minute chart, you need to be sitting on the computer and see it happening. But if it's on a 4-hour chart, you can put it on, leave, go to work, come back, and then you can check your trade. That's what I do. When you earn the money, then you take the money and put it in investment. Investment is when you put in a long-term investment, you buy asset with it. It can be Bitcoin, it can be any kind of shares, and you leave it there to grow slowly, slowly. You are not involved in it, you just buy it, leave it there, that's it. Investing is for long-term, trading is for short-term. Investing is not a job. It's your money growing further instead of living in the bank. That's exactly what the banks do, right? For example, your ISA, if you go and open your ISA with the bank can only give you 1 or 1.5% per year. Last year, I got 45% because I manage it myself. I learned how to read the chart, right? So when you learn this skill, you're going to be able to manage your own ISA. I manage it for my family member. Now, everybody come to me to do this for them. So I'm beneficial to everybody, right? I'm helping everybody else. I didn't do it for myself. The reason I'm teaching it is not for you. All this video is going on YouTube, going to my membership sites, for my kids, for their kids. I learned that skill for my grandchildren. So even if I'm not here, they can go and watch my videos and learn. That's why I took the hardship. This is your account. It shows this drop. Actually, when I checked today, it was even more higher interest. That's what they tell you. That's the daily drops, right? So look at that interest rates, last 5 years. If you put them inside a calculator, work at the average of that, right? I recorded this last night because I thought we don't have internet here. So I just recorded it so you can see. Because I could come up with some numbers. I don't want you to just believe that. I want you to see actually. So if you add all that numbers, I'm going to just little bit take it forward. So let's say we add all these numbers. So that's the average, right? If we go inside the compound effect calculator and put some number in, I want to show you some numbers, right? You want to see some numbers. That's not my computer, it's from internet. You can download it yourself, you can just search it yourself, right? Let's say if I start my account with 1,000. You can start with whatever you want, right? That's investing, not trading, that's investing. With the trading last 5 years, the interest I got from my ISA, all tax-free, right? I'm just working out for you how much you would be earning making that. For 10 years, if you just put £100 a month, right? Can you afford £100 a month? It's all tax-free, right? It was very painful last night, somebody reached me out. I'm a driving instructor, I've been watching for the last 10 years. I've got 1.5 years left. I've got no saving. I've been diagnosed by cancer. How can I help this person? I said to her, I can let you come to my course for free. I can help you to set it up myself, and I can manage it for you for free. So you don't need to do the learning. But 1 year, she's not going to have that much in 1 year, right? That's how much you're going to have with £100 a month. In 10 years' time, you put 18,000 in, but you are holding 37,000, all tax-free. Is it bad? Would the property give you that much, double your money like that, all tax-free? No, right? The bank take all that money and give you only 1%, right? Because you're scared. You're scared of money. You've been told be scared of money, isn't it, right? We can keep changing that numbers, but I'm going to go forward, see if I can it seems like for some reason, I don't know why I can't take this forward. I'll put different numbers in, right? Even if you put 200, it's going to be double. So if I put 200 pounds, right? Now I'm putting a full amount, right? I'm putting a full amount. You can put, if you start your account with 5,000, same thing for 10 years and put 200 pounds a month in, right? 200 pounds a month. You're going to have how much? You're going to have 85,000 pounds. Is it bad? Oh, you can't see the screen. 1 second. Now I put the full amount. Right? Is it gone from beginning? Oh no, okay. Is it gone from beginning? You are allowed up to, okay, you are allowed up to £1,666 a month to put inside that account. Also for your children, for everybody, right? This is a trade I done day before yesterday, right? 3 o'clock in the morning. I spotted that pattern. That's trading now, making money straight away. I spotted the pattern. So I realized there is an M there. That means market's dropping. I put money in. That's a £1,000 account. I risk only £20. So if this would have gone the wrong way, I would have lost £20. I went to sleep 4 o'clock in the morning, right? I really wish I could take this forward because I think my time is finishing here. Got 4 minutes. Right? That's 15 hours, over £1,200. All tax-free because it's Forex. The money from here goes down, it goes inside my stock market, it goes inside my ISA, it goes inside Bitcoin. All tax-free, right? But I pay tax for standing here talking to you guys. It's not much, because I'm not getting paid to stand here. So there's no tax on that, right? The market dropped. It went past my expectation. We're going to carry on going. I put it on a fast forward, but it's like 3 minutes. I want you to just see, this is on a 5-minute chart just. On a 5-minute chart. I could have closed it, it passed my expectation. You see, already I made 2.5 times of my money. But market kept dropping. Kept dropping. So why do I want to take it out? I just put my stop loss, the point where I started, so if it goes the other way, I don't lose money, and then I'm asleep. 6:30 in the afternoon, it hit my take profit. And I took that money to my bank account and put it inside my ISA and anything else.
So are you using a Fibonacci level?
No. That is just my measurement. It's not Fibonacci level. No. I'm just explaining very simple strategy because I want you to know. There are complex strategy, there are simple strategies. That's just the M. I saw the M, I got in, done. Right? If you are a pattern trader. There are 42,000 strategies. All of them are available online for free. But the thing is, if you want to go and try and test them, it takes years and years for trying all this to pick up the one which is actually working. That's why I went to Greg Secker, made it shorter. 150 years of trading between him and his family and his coaches, Clark, yeah? So he's been practicing all this. He's not giving it to you for free. He's charging £50,000 a year for it. So I learned it, and now I made it my mission. If I find a way, then I make the knowledge available for everybody. I'm not going to take it in myself. So if I'm teaching my kids, I do podcasts, but if you notice, I'm talking to my son on podcast. But I'm just doing it public, so everybody else can hear it as well. Right? The market kept dropping, kept dropping. I'm going to go to the next slide because it seems like my time is very close to finish. But I really want to show you the end. Let me see if I can take you to the end and just show you the end of it. So market kept dropping, dropping, and this was the end of it. Here you are. No, it doesn't let me share just picture like that. You can come and have a look at the thing on my stand, is the 196. I can show you all this. Another one, 6 o'clock in the morning, right? This one, 6 o'clock in the morning. Can you wake up that time? Yesterday, 6 o'clock in the morning to 10:45, I made 450, all tax-free. How much did you make? You haven't even started working. But then now, some of my students, after that time, they actually go to work. So they make the extra money also from their work. So how many stream of income you have now? You have one from here, one from there. How long would it take you to make that money? 1 whole week? 2 days, 3 days? Are you going to find trade like that every day? I want to be honest with you. He said to me every day, I'm going to find it. No. But how many of them a month you need? 2? 3? 1,000 to 300 pounds a month extra in your income? That's all you need. How much trade do you think in 2019 I put in? 15 in whole year. Cleared 208,000 pounds. Last year, how many trade? 9. 275,000 clear. That's not including the income from the crypto, from Bitcoin, from all other things, just from them. Right? Come to my stand, I'll show you how each one of these, because it seems like he doesn't want me to show you. But all this is recording. If you come there to my stand, I can show you how it's done. There are questions you might have. I'm available. You know, we got lots of reviews. You know, if you just go to search my Facebook, you can see it yourself. People wouldn't write this stuff on social media about me because my dignity and my responsibility toward my colleague is very high. You don't like it, you leave. And we have different levels. You know, you can have access to just videos to learn all this stuff, or you can have access to live session. It depends on you. How much you pay for my course, it depends on you. But I couldn't make it cheaper. Before, yesterday was £15 a month. Now it's £6.68 per month to get access to all the video recording. The video recording gives you access not just to trading and investing and setting up your own ISA. It gives you access to all the videos my son is making, which is funnel making, launching your own t-shirt shop, right? Writing your own book, right? How to publish your own book. Everything. Amazon FBA, NFT, use NFT for your marketing. We teach all this stuff. It's because I'm trying to create an entrepreneur school for next generation. Because I know this information is not being taught in a school or university. And we need entrepreneurs because they need to go and open businesses. Otherwise, nobody's going to be working, right? And if you didn't like it, Ali, I can't do it, bye. I didn't have that option. I just had to pay the money. He wouldn't even answer any question. It's not about making money for me. It's about passing the knowledge to other people. I already made the money. I'm making the money already, right? But this is only to be able to pass on the knowledge about all this stuff I learned to other people, to help them to create multiple streams of income. So they have something as well. The world is a much more beautiful place if I know the gentleman there is my friend, his phone number is in my phone, and he's a millionaire as well, or he's got money as well. I can phone him and say, let's hang out. Right? At the moment, it's 668. You can go to our website and register. If you have, that's the website, bookyourfgc.club. If you have any question, come and ask me. I'm on stand 196. And my passion is to help people to be able to have a better future. Thank you very much. Appreciate you listening. Now, it doesn't matter if you come to my course or not, but please do something. Please do something. Because in 10 years' time, when you look back, you're going to say, I wish I would have done something. But right now, you have the opportunity. Somebody woke you up. Somebody gave you a warning. Seriously, start doing something. There's nobody at the end of the line in 10 years' time to save you. It's you. Just you. And what you do today is going to help you in 10 years' time. Appreciate your comment. Thank you very much.